Hey guys, it's Christian Deron and it's good to see you all. And I'm just making this video just to clarify a few things, okay? And I just want to highlight, there's a video that I made a couple days ago and it is titled, okay? Simple questions for our Muslim friends, yes or no. Do you guys think I got a simple yes or no from our Muslim counterparts in the West? Well, let me just tell you something, okay? It's still the same as it was on Pal Talk. Muslims who are in complete denial, who try to cover up what's in the hadith and the Quran, and they are skilled liars. Well, what do you expect? What's one of Allah's 99 names? The Great Deceiver, right? So you guys, what I'm going to present to you is enough evidence, just like, just doing one of those little wiki links, like, exposing Hillary Clinton, like putting so much dirt on her that she had more dirt on her than a person that was buried without a casket. So this is dirt on Islam, and this is proving my point that Muslims refuse to be honest. They're intellectually dishonest and they're disingenuous. Anyway, let's go to the facts. Anyway, don't mind this Yudi person. Anyway, let's look at what Isa says here. You are a coon, still following your slave's master's religion. I challenge you to a debate anytime. If you don't respond, I'll know you are a coward. So, did this guy answer my question? Remember I told you if you watch my other video, you guys, okay? But if you have watched it already, remember I said in my video, they like to use red herrings. They like to deflect straw man arguments, especially this is ad hominem right here. This is so typical. He's not attacking the subject. I ask simple questions, but no, he doesn't want to answer those questions. So what did I say in response? Learn how to approach a man first before you try to set up a debate. You don't set up a debate acting and talking like a simpleton. So do yourself a favor and stay off my channel. Debate that. Anyway, so we got Syed. My question to you, do you agree about this pedo Christianity? Enjoy. Did you ever ask your priest who are effing children's and minors in churches for thousands of years? Well, that's really funny. I can't believe a Muslim actually had the audacity to try to point fingers about children being molested or raped when he's a Muslim, when his prophet did the same thing, and then also other well-known prominent Muslim figures throughout Islamic history. But, whatever. So the thing is this, you guys. We don't hide about the priest who were raping children and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not Catholic. I am a non-denominational Christian. I'm not a Catholic. But that's a different video for a different time. So anyway, the thing is this. In Christianity, it does not sanction raping little kids and having sex with kids. Can I say the same for Islam? No. Islam actually sanctions this kind of behavior. So thank you, Syed, for actually, being a hypocrite. He gets rebuked by one of his brothers. And this narratives of old, you guys, oh, wow, this guy takes the cake. Now, you guys, as I said before, these Muslims are great double talkers, backpedalers. They try to do anything to try to throw you off the subjects. Because here's the thing, Islam can't defend itself. So what happens when you back a person into the corner? They will use any kind of tactic to make sure to get out of that corner. I don't let them out. I do not let them out. Period. I don't care what they can call me. Call me whatever. I've been called every name in the book by Muslims. Hey, you know what happens? My skin only gets thicker, and it adds nothing but gasoline to my fire. And it has nothing to do with anger. It's about the truth, and it's about exposing Islam for what it is. So, let me get to this guy. So, that's my sister Stardust. She's doing amazing. Stardust, I love you, sweetheart. And Deplorable, I love both of you sisters. Both of you sisters are amazing. You guys have been with me for a long time, and that's awesome. But anyway, so narrative of old, back to this guy, right? I said, please start by answering this question. Would you allow, I'm going to put emphasis, would you allow your daughter at the age of 6 to be married to a man who would thigh her, which that is what Muhammad did to Aisha, according to the hadiths, okay? Then He penetrated her at the age of 9 to consummate the marriage, and these are in the hadiths, okay? Now, as I said before, these Muslims, they like to lie and try to cover up what is actually in their sources, whatever you want to call this death cult, okay, of rape, systematic oppression, hate. You guys know it, okay? So, he goes, relax, I will get there. So, look what he does, you guys, talking about deflecting, right? He wants to bring up my testimony video of back when I was a drug dealer and a gangbanger at the age of 20. Wow. I'm 34 years old now. But thank you very much for proving the point there. So, guys, I'm going to get down to the gist of this. This guy is, he's been exactly like his prophet. Lying, trying to completely deceive everyone here. But the thing is, though, he's not crafty enough because I have the Spirit of God in me that I'm sealed with something called common sense. Anyway, he brings up my past and all this kind of stuff, right? Now, here's the interesting part. Let's look at this. Christian Deron, hello again. Here comes that. I don't know what a Pewski, but it's supposed to be pesky. History again. Okay, so let's start with saying on the one to be having the historical facts. Now, look at this thing, you guys. Remember the question I asked. Would you allow a man who's older than her would you allow a man older to marry your daughter, thigh her at the age of 6, and then penetrate her at the age of 9, which that is what their prophet did. Look at all this. He posts his hadiths. Okay, he posts his, the hadiths. Okay, he posted some like even Asu, Tabari, but why didn't he post Sayyid Bukhari? But he posts that a little bit later on. But the thing is, though, he didn't post any of the hadiths, especially Aisha's hadiths, when she actually lets you know her age. Then here's the part, you guys, where these Muslims are really crafty. See, he posted a whole bit bunch of junk about nothing pertaining to the question. But he's trying to suck you in to get you distracted. This is you guys. This is called the bait and switch tactic, okay? Muslims are really good at this. But here's the thing, you guys. This is for informational purposes. I want you guys to remember this. When you are debating Muslims, do not get sucked into a different subject. Now, he's using this subject to be disguised as if he's answering my question, but he's really not. So don't get lost, okay? And if you want to read all this that he says, okay, he doesn't answer the question, period. He's intellectualizing, but never, ever coming to a concluding point. And watch this sneaky part. So he posts all this stuff, right, as a smoke screen. Then look at what he says. Anyhow, Deron, at the bottom here. Anyhow, Deron, this answers your questions about my prophet and Aisha. I didn't ask any questions about his prophet and Aisha. I already know about his prophet and Aisha and what age she was when she was being thied by him, and then what age she was when they consummated the marriage, which was the age of 9. Then he says, here's the part, you guys, look at this. As well as what would I do if I had a daughter? What's next on your menu? I'll decide tomorrow. He never, through this entire diatribe of just senseless conjecture here, he never answered my question at all. He didn't even indirectly answer my question. You guys, I wanted you to witness firsthand. That's why I'm making this video about how crafty these Muslims are. One of Allah's names is the great deceiver. Now, what's another name for Satan? An artful dodger. What do Muslims do? They try to dodge you and try to get you confused. And then they pull tactics like this. Anyhow, this answers your questions about my prophet and Aisha, as well as what I would do if I had a daughter. What's next on the menu? He never said anything about what he would do if he had a daughter. So, you guys, do not be fooled by these Muslims, because if he had nothing to hide, A simple yes or no would have been suffice. Period. It would have been suffice. But they're incapable of doing that. Now, am I mad at them? No. This is what I expected. This is definitely what I expected. So he's living up to par. He's being a typical indoctrinated Muslim. Now, I just want to say for the record, okay? If you study Islam long enough, you will become radicalized. There's only one interpretation of Islam, okay? And let me tell you, I'm going to tell you this. Islam is radical itself. So what do you think is going to happen to a person if you keep studying this sick, savage, barbaric ideology of rape, murder, stealing? I mean, it just goes on. It's tyrannical. I mean, I can go on and on with it. What do you think happens to a person if you keep reading this trash? Your mind becomes mush. Your soul is the sin inside of a man eats his soul and his mind alive, to the point you're left with nothing but an empty shell, and then that leaves room for demons to control you. Islam is Satan's religion because it's based off nothing but lies, distortions of the truth, perversion that is actually sanctioned. So there's no defense for it. Oh, I can't stand when people call me when I'm making videos. So anyway, you guys, make sure you stay on track. Do not let Muslims throw you off a track. Anyway, this is Christian Deron. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, share, utilizing every platform of social media. Until next time, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.